Hello ladies and germs, and welcome to another video. I know it's a little late. I normally drop by 2 o'clock, but you know what? I've been busy. Let's do a quick tour. Hold on. There you go. See? And at 6 o'clock, everything turns on all at once. Everything lights up. I left that on. I just like that back there. And then I have those up there. And I'm not finished. I'm not finished. This will evolve. Let me put you there. There we go. I just wanted to do a little walkie-talkie or city-talkie. I don't know. I hope you had a fabulous Thanksgiving. I hope you ate as much as your heart desired. I had a fabulous Thanksgiving Day nap. You know, we watched the parade. Did you see the little goldfish float? Oh my God. They went for a record of the world's smallest float. I don't know if it was official or not. But if you haven't seen it, I think I dropped the clip on my post, on my community post. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch there. It's really cute. Before I forget, please like this video. My likes have been slipping, so if you don't mind, and please share. Those shares really, really help. This past month on my 30-day update, I've lost around 50 watch hours. I don't know how that happened. So if you don't mind sharing the video, that would be super cool. Thank you. Now, on to what we're doing. I'm in the middle of doing this. I'm almost done. I got some leaves up here to do. And yes, I'm doing all the little leaves on it. Not leaves. What do they call that? Needles? Pine trees have needles. Okay. I always called it leaves. But that's neither here nor there. Anywho, while I'm working on this, we had a fabulous Thanksgiving. We did have, well, we found out someone wasn't having proper, or someone in our lives were not having a happy Thanksgiving. And that was not going to happen. Not on our watch. So we were lucky enough that we got to pack them up a super big plate. And everything we had, they had. If not a little bit more. Because I would like to at least have them eat for a couple of days. You know, if I'm gonna pack you up a Thanksgiving meal, you're getting everything. That's just the bottom line. And for my new Black Friday ritual, I'm picking red. Picking red. And I'm not going to buy, me personally, what I plan on doing is that I am not going to buy any presents from a big box store. You know what I mean? And nothing with a structure. No Walmart, no Kmart, no... Well, they don't have Kmarts anymore. They went out of business. Anyway. Well, actually, there's one. There's one in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think it's on... Sheridan? No. Sheridan's that one. Anyway, it's somewhere in Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma. I know, I used to live there. Anyway, I diverse. I veered off course. Normal stuff. Anywho, yeah, no Target, no, not even Costco, and I love Costco. I do, I love Costco. I have the membership card, but I have the corporate membership card. That comes with a credit card, and we get like a couple of $100 back every year. Well, the membership, okay, listen, the membership to Costco is like $120. It went up to $126 this year. However, with the refund check, with the cashback program that they have every year, I never got nothing back to $300. So I cannot complain about the program. Plus, around May, you get an extra $50 or $60 as a bonus. So, yeah, why not get the corporate card? Anyway, what was I going to say? Yes, no more, not no more, but this Christmas, I'm not going to participate in the marketing ploy. You know, you got to buy this, you got to buy that. No, you don't. You only got to buy because that's what the advertising tells you. You know, you don't need another pair of shoes when you got 6 pairs and all of them are fine. You know, but we've all went through that stage, you know. When I first started doing good, every week I had to go shopping and buy a new outfit, brand new, everything. Shirt, pants, any accessories, the shoes, they gotta come with shoes. You know, so I went through that phase, and I understand it, and if you're going through that phase, I'm perfectly fine with it. But if you don't have to, let's not. And like I was saying in my previous video, big bucks don't care about you. They don't. And if you don't care about me, you don't care to get my money. That ain't gonna happen. You are not gonna pee on me and tell me it's raining. That ain't gonna happen either. So, what's the alternative? Alternative is, if you're creative, make something. You know, you could make something. If you have a favorite brownie recipe, make the brownie, write the recipe on a card, give them the brownie, you know, the dish with the brownie in it. But if you have an extra bake pan that you don't need, because I went through my bake stuff, and I have pans that I haven't used in ages. Oh my God. You know you have too much stuff where you go through your bakery area. Yes, I have a bakery area, but I have that much stuff. So anyway, I'm pulling out pans, and I pulled out these 2 pans. I have not used it so long, they got dusty. Okay? They got dusty. Put in a box, they're getting donated. I can't have that. No. So now I have a new area that I could spread out my remaining bakery stuff. One day I'll do a showcase of what that is. But I have spring forward pads. I have like 3 or 4 different bundt cakes. I have mini bundt cakes. I have cupcakes. I have mini cupcakes. I have, oh dear, I have a lot. I could bake anything. I could make anything. Anywho, I veer off course again. If you don't picture yourself as a talented person, find someone who is, and buy one of their creations. You look on YouTube, you can find a lot of people that are selling their creations. And I'm sure they could use your money better than Walmart or Target can. You know, they got all their money. The Waltons got all their money. We need to keep it with us because we need money. So, or speaking of money, you could just put that money in an envelope, give it to the person, and they know what to do with it. And I know some people are like, oh, money's so thoughtless. Money doesn't have any thought in it. You should get them a gift that's thoughtful. Who made up that rule that money isn't thoughtful? The people trying to sell you the crap that nobody needs anymore. And like, okay, you buy your kids these toys. You know, toys that they've been looking at. They play with them, maybe for a month or two. But I guarantee you by spring, those toys are going to be broken in the corner and they're going to be outside running around. They're not even going to think about those toys anymore. So, yeah, get yourself... No, I'm not saying don't get them gifts. Christmas for children is amazing. Get them their gift. But don't go crazy about that. You know what rich people do? I'm going to tell you what rich people do. They get their kids something small under the tree, but the rest of the money goes in a college fund. They open their kids trust funds and college funds. Every now and then when there's a party, there's a birthday, Christmas and birthdays, and other special occasions that the child goes through. Yes, the child does get a present, something small. But the rest of the money, they split it. And they put in a trust or they put it in a college fund. If the kid goes to college at the time of entering college, they get their money. If they're not going to go to college and they go to trade school, they get it at 21. Or if you're really strict, put in a trust fund. And then when you are no longer here, you know your child has money. Either way it go, they don't waste their time on frivolous stuff. They don't. Not even baby care. Baby care is an excellent point. They don't waste their money on buying cribs and high chairs because they know they're going to spend top dollar on something that's only going to be used maybe a couple of weeks, a first year of the baby's life. What they do is they go to each other. Hey, do you have a crib I could borrow? You have a bassinet, you have whatever. And if it's in good condition, well kept, then yeah, they give it to you. Then you take good care of it, because when the other person needs it, you have it to share. You know how many cribs and baby beds are, just baby furniture that's out there being swapped around? How I know it, I used to live around that. Yeah. So anyway, the whole point of the whole conversation is I'm not telling you don't have a good Christmas. Nobody's saying that. What I'm saying is just be mindful. Don't waste your money. You worked hard for it. Don't give it to people that are going to say, I don't eat that crap. It's for poor people. Okay, if it's for poor people, then my money's for poor people too. Is what I guess I'm saying. So you find it's like, oh, that reminds me back in, well, people still do it. They boast about it for a little while. And then it gets too hard. Because they can't find the things they need. But they want to go like a black-owned business only. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Great idea. Women-owned business. People boast about doing that. That's great too. The only problem is that sometimes you're looking for something, and there's no women-owned company that you want to buy that one product from, whatever that product may be. Then you're forced to go to the box store. And I know it's not a perfect thing, no. The bus protest, I think it's a Memphis bus boycott. That didn't last a couple of months. That lasted a couple of years because not everybody could avoid not using the buses. There were people that still needed to use the buses, but after a couple of years, that's when it kicked in and the bus system couldn't handle the stress anymore. They're like, okay, everyone could sit anywhere. And that's when it happened. So, are we going to take down all the stores and all the box stores at once? No. It does take a minute. You're going to, no matter how much I want to buy from a women only, whatever businesses. I mean, it's hard to find a woman CEO, no matter what industry you're in. It's just hard. So I really do try to do my best to buy from women-owned businesses. But there are times when even I'm forced to go to a big box store. And I acknowledge that. So we're going to do the best we can with what we have. Go to your neighborhood family-owned business. Go to your black-owned business if you want. Go to your women-owned businesses if you want. As much as we can, it's a slow process. Stay away from major retailers. They already made their money. They don't need yours. We're gonna, it may take us some time, but I think we can do it. Not Rome wasn't built in a day, and taking down these mega markets, that's gonna take a minute too. But if you're true to your word and you stick to your convictions, I think we could do it. I really think we could do it. I think the people are mad enough. I think they're finally mad enough. And I'm sorry, but you're talking about a government willingly starving their people, putting the sick against the poor because the mega rich needs a few more pennies. That should be it for all of us. That really should be it for all of us. And the rich, ew, why would they, well, we know why. To put the hungry and the sick. There's no winning there. I'm speechless, okay? I'm speechless. So, I'm going to stop running my mouth. I'm sure, my God, I have been talking a minute. Hey, if you like these little walkie-talkies, you let me know. And we could do more of them. We could do my embroidery together. And we could see how it goes. And see the progress we made? See, we did all this. And then I just have to do these few leaves here. And we are done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little bit. Let me know if you enjoy it. I may do it more often. Share me out if you've been here this long. We're going to hope for the best. We're going to prepare for the worst. Like I guarantee you kids will all end up somewhere in the middle. So, till next time. Bye.